In this video, we're going to focus on finding the surface area of a cylinder. A cylinder is a three-dimensional shape that has a circular bottom and top. And the surface area would be the area of the outside. So in this case, if we were to take the label off of this can, the surface area would be the two-dimensional surface area of that label. We find that by finding the circumference of that top circle. To find the circumference of a circle, we need to take the diameter, which is the measurement straight across that top circle. So we're looking at it this way. It's the distance straight across the middle of the circle. And we times that by pi. And we do that because pi is a ratio of the diameter of a circle to the circumference of a circle. The diameter of a circle will always be 1 pi, the circumference of a circle. So let's use just nice easy numbers. Let's say the diameter of this top circle here is 10 centimeters. To find the circumference, we're going to take the diameter, which is 10 centimeters, and times that by pi, which for most purposes we just call 3.14. If we do that, we get a circumference of 31.4 centimeters. That would be the distance around this circle. If we want the surface area of this cylinder, we times the circumference of this circle by how tall this cylinder is. Because essentially we just have a whole bunch of circumferences stacked on top of each other here. And that's going to give us the area of the outside of this cylinder. So again, let's use nice easy numbers. Let's say that this can is 10 centimeters tall. To find the surface area then, we're going to do circumference times the height of the cylinder. We know that the circumference of this top circle is 31.4 centimeters. And we know the height of this cylinder is 10 centimeters. And so we get a surface area of this three-dimensional shape of 314 centimeters squared, because again, this is a two-dimensional measurement. If we were to flatten out that label, we would have length and height, so we put centimeters squared to show that this is in 2 dimensions. So I'm going to put up some practice questions, and I'll leave these up for a few seconds, and if you want to just pause the video to write these questions down, you can do that, because in a second, I'm going to put up the answer to these questions, and that way you'll be able to pause the video, do the math, and then you can play it again to see if the answers that you got match the answers that are on the sheet that we'll put up in a second here. So in the top one, you've got a diameter of 10, a height of 5. In that second question, you've got a radius of 6. And we know that the radius is half the diameter, so you've got an extra step there to figure out what the circumference of that top circle is going to be, and a height of 8. In that third question there, you've got a diameter of 13 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. And if we do that math, we should get for the first question a circumference of 31.4 times a height of 5 is 157 centimeters squared. In question 2, if the radius is 6, we know the diameter must be 12. 12 times pi gives us approximately 37 6/800 centimeters. We times that by an 8 centimeter height, we get 301 4/400 centimeters squared. And in question number 3 here, if we have a diameter of 13 and a height of 12, diameter times pi gives us approximately 40 8200 centimeters. And we times that by the height of this prism, and we get 489 84 centimeters squared.